Well, hello again, everybody. Here we are back in front of the Ender engines that I've gotten going so far. I'll just go over some of that just in a minute. But first of all, I did want to address a question I'd gotten asked about where I came from or where I was. And I'm Scottish and I live in the northeast of Scotland, and that's mainly where I was brought up, although I have travelled. But I think a lot of people think a Scottish accent's more in line with maybe Glasgow or Edinburgh or a Borders accent, whereas mine maybe is a bit different. So anyway, that's where I am. I can speak a little bit of Gaelic, which is obviously our national language, but I don't think anybody would understand, so I might throw in the odd phrase here and there just for fun, but I will stick to English because I think most people understand that. Anyways, back to the Ender mod that we were looking at last week. Now, I've beefed up my capacitor bank into the advanced one, and I've built a crafter which will automatically craft items. I was crafting a chest. There you go. What you do is you can put either directly in here your resources, or they'll take it up from the bottom. Oh, I was building. What was I building? Capacitors, I think. And it'll do it automatically, and also you can daisy chain them. So, I could do basic capacitors in one, which would then feed into another one, which would do the double capacitors, etc., etc. But that is quite grindy to do and takes a little while, so I will probably be doing that off camera. And also, in retrospect, I am going to need a heck of a lot more space. But the Ender mod, if we just actually have a look at it, and I'll show you what my kind of goals are at the moment. The Ender mod has, pop over a page, it has the enchanter that I want to make. It has an XP vacuum that I'm very keen to make, and also an XP, if I can find it, an XP1. Where is the, yeah, there we go, the experience rod, which I've actually got 42 levels of experience, which is pretty good for me because I've avoided death so far. But the experience rod will soak that up, and you can actually put it on a podium and it saves your experience. But for that I need solarium ingots, which is soul fire bases, which is new to me because before I think it was just you used soul sand. Anyway, soul sand and soul soil, and that'll make the soul base, and then I can make my experience. But that is going to mean going to the nether again. So I will be going back to the nether with a big purpose. The electromagnet is a handy thing to have, which, stops things from dropping, especially if you're into the end and you've got, void all over the place. And there was a couple of other things that I wanted to make. Vacuum chest, definitely, that would be a handy thing to have. Now, slice and spice and a few of the other machines, a wire charger, that would probably be a handy thing to have. Further down the line we'll be looking at them. I'm not quite ready for them yet. And also I'm a wee bit confused because they've got vats, and also they've got a lot of different fluids. But like the hooch, rocket fuel, things like that, ooh, XP juice, I would like some of that, were used in the combustion engines. And as far as I know, there aren't any combustion engines at the moment. But anyway, we'll see what transpires with the mod, because they still are working on it, so there's probably quite a lot to do. Ooh. This is something I really need, is more ender pearls. So again, back to the nether. Also a big project that I've got going or will be having going shortly is building like a nether hub, so that we can all get nether portals in roughly the same area for easy travel, for quick travel. But that is for the future, and right now I'm going to get myself prepared, because oops, very poor on the armor. Get myself prepared, and I'm going to go back to the nether. So let's hope death does not await. Okie dokie folks, we are going in. As you can see, I've kind of got myself fancied up a little bit with the diamond gear, not forgetting the gold boots this time. I have no enchants though, so it's just the basics that we've got at the moment. We're going in just to have a further look around. Okay, here we are. As we found out last time, there's somebody's portal up there, and I know that Dragon King told me he had a portal nearby as well. I haven't found that. So I think what I'm going to do is just do some tunneling behind me for a while, looking at the map. Let's have a look at the map and see if we can... Oh, golly gosh. Right. It seems to be all Crimson Forest in the near vicinity, and I was looking for that kind of blue forest because there's a lot of Enderman there, but by jinx, that doesn't look very promising. However, we'll just keep going. Oh, that's something. I wonder what that is. I wonder if we could... Can we find out? No. Thought it might have been a wee bit of a structure, because it looks out of place. Something going on down there. But I'm not seeing a fortress or anything like that. No. Well, oh, look at this. This does look like a fortress. Oh, now that is exciting. Right. Well, we'll head towards there then and see what we can see. Okay. Oh. Off we go. I think it was this way, wasn't it? Oh, right. Okay, well, I'll battle on, and then when excitement happens, I'll bring you back in. Well, I'm just a little bit away actually from my own portal, and we'd found one other portal. I've found yet another portal. I did pop through, but it was night time and I wasn't sure where it was, so I've come back again. Again, looking at the map, it very much looks like... I wonder if that's just somebody making tunnels. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. I'm there. Crimson Forest, still all Crimson Forest. Okay, I will continue with my search. Mini Jeeves. Well, I think that might tell us who has been building tunnels. It may be Jeeves and Son have been building some spectacular nether tunnels, which is great, but I perhaps don't want to encroach on what they've done so far. So I think, and we're obviously right up at the top. Yeah, 119, we're up at the top. So I'm going to go back to my portal and rethink and maybe just strike out in a completely different direction. Ooh, do you want to trade? Mr. Goldie Piglin? My last trading efforts were not too impressive. Blimmin' fire charge. I don't want a fire charge. I would like something nice, please. Oh, I have made a mess. Some leather. Okie dokie. Ooh, fire resistance. I'm quite happy with that one. That's a nice trade. Gosh, the way they study things, you know. Nether bricks. Ooh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll take more of that. Could we have more of them, please? Blackstone. Right, one more. There you go. Well, not too successful a trip this time. I think probably Jeeves, by the look of it, has done quite a thorough exploration of this area. And as I said, I don't want to go over ground that's already been explored. So I think my plan of action is to go and build another nether portal somewhere else in the overworld and then see where we turn up. Okie dokie, let's go back home. Right, and it's night time. So I'm going to get back, see what I've all managed to get from the trading. One or two nice things. And then we're going to go on an exploration further afield. Righty-ho! Once more into the breach because I found something a bit exciting after all that rooting around. Let's go! Here we are. Now, as you might notice, I'm carrying an ender sword. The ender, which used to have quite a lot of properties, but I believe at the moment it's currently only used to get mob heads. But it does mean if we meet anybody's whose head we might want to get, I've got a better chance of getting it with the ender. Right, let's go. Which way was it? Come on, Joy, don't get lost already. This way. Right, have a quick look at the map. Now, when I looked at the map before, I was going, oh, there's nothing. But I did find something, so we'll go down here and I'll show you what I found. No, this is past. Not quite sure. I'll find out whose portal that is. But if we go down here... Gosh, these piggy things are... Oh, you got me. I didn't think you could get in here. There. Okay, thank you. You might also notice that my experience points have dropped. I did not die. I will show you when we get back home what I've done. Off we go. Down here. Ooh, I hear ghasts. I haven't come across any of those happy chappy ghasts yet. Look what I have found. Another fortress. Now, I poked my nose in so that I got the you found a terrible fortress. But I haven't been any further. This is as far as I've gone. I'm presuming other players have found this before me. But that doesn't mean that there won't still be loot in it. And also wither skeletons, which would be nice. And I also am really needing some blaze rods. So we'll see how we get on. I'll maybe just dig up. I think is probably going to be the best thing to do. And then we'll see, here we are, we're in. Right, okay, I will put down some torches so that I know where I am, right at the very edge. Okay, let's go exploring, and straight away. And did Joy remember to bring her a potion so that I'm not going to get burnt to a crisp or withered? Of course not. No, why would I do that? But we'll have a quick look about. If I could get some blaze rods, that would be super duper. Maybe a couple of wither skeletons, heads. But we'll have a look and see anyway. I am hearing them. Again, it looks, this red nether bricks are quite different. They're a new accessory. Oh, here we go. Oh, and I hear a skeleton. Don't see it. Right, let's... Oh, nether wart. Well, I did need nether wart. I don't need a saddle. Wow, okie dokie. This is some structure. Again, I think the Young's mod has titivated it up somewhat. I have to be careful not to get lost. Oh! Wait, I don't even see it. I do not even see it. Oh, cha. I can feel it though. How can I not see it? How very odd. There's my torches. Right, I am going to put a waypoint here, I think. That might be a good thing to do. Create a waypoint and we'll put exit. E for exit, and that way on. This place is absolutely huge. I'm hearing blazes, but I'm not. Oh, no. Is that a spawner? No. Oh, it may be. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back a little better prepared. So we'll pop that there. And we'll pop that there. The layout of it would suggest to me that somebody's been here before and kind of blocked it off, but difficult to tell. Right. Let's just retreat just now. Till I have a wee think on what's best to do. Yeah, and here we go. Here is a wither skeleton. Thank you very much. I'm withered. Yes. But I got a skull, so that's no bad thing. And thanks to my backpack feeding me, I'm hopefully not going to die anytime soon, but I'm going to pop that there and we can have a look around. Right, let's pop over here. Trapdoors. Oh well, golly, that was worth it. Thank you very much. Couple of diamondos. Okay, well, what have we got? We've got 4 blaze rods, a couple of diamonds, some nether wart. I would have liked some of the little fire blobby things, which of course the name escapes me right now because I'm overly excited, but I'm not hearing any. So I'm going to go back home. This has been great for a first foray, but I will get better prepared. Well, I'm back safe and sound. You might see from the background, the old homestead's changed a little bit, but we'll discuss that maybe in the next episode. Anyways, that was quite a fruitful visit to the Nether, but I do have to say that, pop that there, the actual layout of the fortress, totally different. It's huge, it's very overwhelming. I will go back because obviously I will need more bits and bobs, but I'm not in a hurry. That was enough adventure for joy for a little while. But I'll show you what I got, because I did find another couple of chests which were quite good. So I'll show you what I got. It's in my backpack. So we ended up with 7 diamonds, which is lovely, and 5 blaze rods, a magma cream. Could I remember the name of that dashed stuff? Magma creams. I do need some of them. And we got a wither skeleton skull, which was nice. Some horse armour. So all in all, a decent visit. A little bit overwhelming, but I survived. And I can... I'll just come out of there. I can sort out my bits and bobs, and then next episode, I'll explain to you what I've done with the homestead. And I have got, I don't know if you can see it in the back there. Let's see if we can. No, it's not going to. I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. Vaguely. I've made a little chicken cooker, so we can have a look at that. But anyways, thanks for bearing with me. It's been a bit of a thoughtful episode for me, and we'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo!